Model number SLM-M324C, the ultra-heavy defender TRICERA, the greatest break striker according to this official Shadow ranking chart. It stands at 17.3 meters tall, weighs 53.2 tons gross and 42.3 tons tear, making it the heaviest break striker currently in production. But hey, heavy is the head that wears the crown. It has the fortress and field maintenance classifications thanks to its defensive capabilities and ability to heal allies out on the field. The Salem Electric Company made this marvel of engineering, and there's quite a bit of history to it. During the Coalition War in Kestock, Salem Electric urgently developed its first-generation striker, Bison, by adapting a civilian walker. Thanks to how easy it was to operate, its low maintenance require and heavy armor, Bison drew a lot of attention during the Southern War. However, its fragile joint structure and limited off-road mobility soon became apparent. In response to these complaints about said issues, Dino was introduced as its third-gen replacement, now with a load-bearing frame that distributes weight through its armor, significantly improving its structural integrity, which aids in its defensive capabilities. The inclusion of a Cascade engine allows Dino to perform propulsion-assisted jumps and short-range flights. Dino's implementation of enhanced joint buffering mechanisms further improved Dino's ability to traverse through rough terrain, overcoming the Bison's weakness. The Dino's durability and reliability has caused much celebration and the creation of many variants, though for now we will only fight against one type of Dino. By improving the armor and integrating it into the base of the mecha, changing the weapons and introducing quick-deploying large stabilizers to bear the brunt of said weapons, along with other upgrades, Pyrogenesis created the custom model with brake specifications TRICERA, with an additional transformation module that enhances its battlefield versatility. Piloted by Charles Bell, the adopted father of Anka Bell, your CIC agent, TRICERA is built for supporting your team through the use of 5 key pieces of equipment. The high-speed rotary cannon, or Growler Gatling gun, rapidly fires armor-piercing ammunition that deals ballistic damage, allowing it to tear through any shields or liquid armors. If no targets are locked onto, it will lock onto and destroy incoming missiles. The Gatling gun serves as the primary weapon of both Bison and Dino, but the Dino you will face won't have this and will have different equipment, and is excellent at unleashing dense barrages of bullets to intercept low-altitude aircrafts thanks to anti-aircraft canister rounds. TRICERA's Gatling gun is filled with high-performance armor-piercing ammunition, making it best for dealing with armored vehicles. Its upgraded fire control capabilities ensure that air defense remains at a high level even with a different ammunition type. This weapon is not the strongest, I will admit that, but it does deal constant chip damage to quickly drain the target's health pool. Where this weapon makes up for its lack of instant quick damage is how it can quickly swap between targets and nearly instantly lock onto missiles, and how it can clean out defenses in a short time, making it perfect for removing shields and liquid armor and protecting against missile barrages. It comes with 300 bullets and needs 3 seconds to completely reload, and has a lock-on range of 500 meters, though the bullets will travel further, they do not go forever. Its weapon type is projectile, and each hit deals 165 ballistic damage, firing at 30 rounds a second. The Heavy Gatling Gun, or Mediator Gatling Gun, it is very similar to the Growler Gatling Gun with a few strengths and weaknesses in comparison. It fires armor-piercing ammunition, deals ballistic damage, and can intercept missiles when no target is locked on. These powerful back-mounted rotary cannons are typically configured with 2 cannons mounted on the unit's shoulders, each with a dual-barrel setup. Compared to the Growler Gatling's triple-barrel rotary cannon, the Mediator has a higher firing rate thanks to its 5 barrels, being able to output twice as many bullets in the same amount of time as the Growler. The downside of this being that the larger torque and faster rotating motor has limited the ammunition capacity to lighten the load of these weapons. Like the Growler, they are projectile-based for hits, but it will quickly bring down the enemy's shields. Even the toughest shields will lose at least half its durability from a single volley of bullets. It is best used in unison with the Growler Gatling guns, even if they do not reload in sync. Their combined power can tear through defenses, whittle down enemy health, and stop any missiles from getting anywhere near you. Like the Growler, its weapon type is projectile and its damage type is ballistic, being 210 damage per hit for this weapon, at 60 rounds a second, making its damage output much higher, but it also runs out of bullets much faster, especially since it has 240 bullets in a mag, 60 less than the Growler, and takes 5 seconds to reload, but it holds the same lock-on range of 500 meters. The Fiddler repair drones. Escort drones that will repair friendly units for a short time. If you have no allies in range of need of healing, then the drones will heal you instead. They are cost-effective and reliable. They were initially dismissed as an inferior invention from lunar traitors by conservatives of the Thalassic Federation military. However, the General Staff Headquarters statistical analysis revealed the implementation of the drones would significantly reduce the rate of equipment loss due to being irreparable, thus making operations much cheaper. Keep in mind that a striker can only have one healing source at a time. If they have more than one at work, the others won't be used. If they try to use TRICERA's drones and then ones found in containers in Mashmak, only TRICERA's will act and the others will float there for a bit and then leave, only activating if TRICERA's go away before them. They will only let you use one on an ally at a time, but the ones in Mashmak will let you use all 3 on a person. So if TRICERA overrides the 3 other ones, the ally will lose out on a massive amount of healing. Its weapon type is repair, and it heals 4% of a unit's health per second for 6 seconds, meaning 24% in one usage. Only one can be used on a unit at a time, but you have 3 total, reloading separately and automatically, taking 24 seconds to reload one after another. They have an effective capacity of 100 meters, which I believe means there is a gap of over 100 meters between TRICERA and the unit. The drone will end early. The Fortress Form module. This allows TRICERA to enter its fortress form. It was developed by Pyrogenesis specifically for TRICERA. By using TRICERA's quick deploying large stabilizers, TRICERA can reduce its center of gravity and lock into a fixed position. Fun fact, the quick deploying large stabilizers aren't even named in any of TRICERA's files, only being named in Stego's files about how Stego inherited them from TRICERA when being developed. By sacrificing maneuverability and how far up and down you can look, TRICERA gains improved stability, enabling the effective use of repair drones and the deployment of 2 escort drones that will take out incoming missiles. While in this form, you gain 2 sets of enhanced complex shield, giving you protection across key axes, though the database says axes. These shields will block out almost all attacks, but it can't protect you from above, so watch out for strikers sitting atop you to attack past the shield. It can parry though when first used. The shields are split into 2 groups, front and back. Front is the top extra shield bar on the far left of your HUD, and the back shields are the bottom bar. The shields won't recover while in fortress mode, as complex shields can't be restored whilst active, but your liquid shield can be recovered. So using the shields and turning to buy more time to recover liquid and use your healing drones before deactivating fortress mode and using liquid armor in your health as you fight to recover complex shield is a viable strategy that allows you to keep both your health and your shields at the best for as long as possible. Its weapon type is transform ready, meaning that it will transform the unit, and it has the special effect decoy and staggered. When it is first activated, after the transformation, which takes 0.5 seconds, the shield put up can perfect block, which will inflict staggered, and decoy means that whilst in this form, TRICERA will draw enemy lock onto itself. This means that if 2 allies can be locked onto at once, even if the other one is already locked onto, the one with decoy will forcefully take the lock onto themselves, which is perfect to protect allies whilst healing them. The shields have a capacity of 52,000 on each side and will regenerate at a rate of 2,000 a second when not in use. The CIWS escort drones it deploys can destroy 40 missiles and need 1.5 seconds to recharge one shot, taking half a second to take each shot. So you are still in a deficit for destroying missiles if you try to take on too many, but with both Gatling guns you will barely get hit by any missiles. The Hitter Howitzer, a large caliber artillery system mounted on the rear hardpoint of a striker that was made with a specially designed recoil suppression system. It launches large caliber shells, which are grenades that deal blast damage, so damage over an area, and stagger the enemy when hitting them. It is highly effective against vehicles, fortified strongholds, and clustered targets. TRICERA is equipped with it for frontline command, because TRICERA is the king, see the ranking chart for proof, and fire support roles. Thanks to how blast damage has a large effect on liquid shields, this thing can assist allies in breaking through liquid shields and dealing high damage to opponents. This weapon allows for greater team coordination and enhances a team's combat effectiveness. It takes a second to prepare to fire, coming up over TRICERA's head from being in its back normally, and taking a second to go back down if you're not firing in quick succession. But in Fortress form, it will always be over the head, and as such can fire instantly and without the recoil, pushing TRICERA back to how the Fortress mode is planted on the spot. This howitzer was made to supplement TRICERA's lack of quick and high damage attacks, and allows TRICERA to assist its teammates in taking down enemies if used correctly. Its weapon type is projectile, and it deals 20,000 damage per use, which has a blast radius of 40 meters. It has the special effect Staggered, which I failed to mention before, slightly pushes back opponents, which can help if they were just pushed back by the Fortress form's perfect block to put some distance between you and your opponent. It has a lock-on range of 500 meters, and finally, it has 3 rounds in its mag and reloads them all at once, taking 16 seconds to do so. So make sure you use them well, and use them all before letting them automatically reload, or only reloading to stay at full capacity when there is no fighting going on. Overall, the absolute unit that is TRICERA is able to be both a support and a tank unit, along with a strategist who can make the right moves to turn around a battle. Thanks for its ability to dispatch missiles, shields, low HP enemies, and even high HP enemies with enough time, heal itself, and continuously swap shields and armors to prevail through even the most savage assault, TRICERA is capable of being a one-striker army. In the end, TRICERA is a key unit for taking enemy fire in the place of allies, to ensure minimal damage throughout a mission, so make sure you keep an eye on your TRICERA playing teammates. Take advantage of the opportunities they give you, and don't hesitate to hide behind them and get some heals from them before going back into battle. They are a fortress, a place to recover, a place that can assist you during your battles, and a place that will stop nearby enemies and aerial assaults. Make sure that you stay near them. Their slow movement speed means that if you're not careful, you can easily get separated. If you are piloting TRICERA, don't hesitate when it comes to supporting your allies. It's up to you to handle missiles, enemy armor, and weaker enemies in matchmake that will be a nuisance to your teammate. So make sure that they are well supported and properly fill your role on the team.